America, we are back, baby. Welcome to another episode of America Unfiltered. Glad to be back with you guys here on Monday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's been a weird news weekend, but we're going to get into it. We had a lot of different things happen, a lot of different things to cover today. Our main topic, our featured story of the day, is going to be about the new MOU we signed with Iran. It looks like the Iran war is coming to a close, but I don't think this is going to last forever. There are a few key things to watch out for when it comes to this, and one thing I've repeatedly said on this show, and it looks like it is becoming true, is if you look towards the Israel lobby, the Israel shills, you don't even have to look at the lobby itself. Just look at the people who are in the media who are doing PR work for Israel and call themselves Americans. You can kind of tell what the future of our politics, our geopolitics specifically, will look like. And when you see Mark Levin, Laura Loomer, when you see the normal Israel shills, Ted Cruz, these types, when you see them tweeting out that we need to be going back to war with Iran, we should not be stopping the war, while Donald Trump is doing the opposite, you know that means we're going to stop the war temporarily, but in the long run, we will be returning back then. If they don't get the war finished now on their terms, then it's just going to happen at a later date. It's kind of ridiculous. We shouldn't be involved in this war in the first place. We shouldn't be involved in the Middle East in the first place. Did I see something pop up too while I was Chirp? God bless you. Thank you for the one gift that he goes goat as well. Thank you, Chirp. God bless you, brother. Let's go. Thank you. What was I saying though? Yeah, basically we are in a situation where because of us being allies with Israel, because of our relationship with Israel, and because we've allowed them to lobby our politicians to essentially be their bitches, we are either finishing this war now or we are finishing it later. And when I say finishing, I don't mean just like ending the war. I mean we are completing Israel's strategic objectives. So if we're not going to get that done now, all that means is it's going to come at a later date. And this is something Nick Fuentes has said as well, and I think it is extremely accurate. I do not think that Israel is going to tolerate the United States not completing Israel's objectives. Because, again, we didn't go to war with Iran for the United States. We didn't go to war with Iran because we've been there for 47 years. We didn't go to war with Iran because we care about the Iranian people who are under a terrorist regime. We didn't go to war with Iran because of the way they treat Christians. No, we went to war with Iran because Israel wanted us to go to war with Iran. Israel knew that they needed to destabilize Iran so they can expand their territory in the region, that they can continue with all their different wars. Israel's working on the Greater Israel Project, and the United States is fulfilling it for them. The United States is actively getting involved in every one of Israel's wars and doing essentially whatever needs to be done for them to accomplish the Greater Israel Project. And like we've talked about many times, Iran was just another box on that checklist, kind of the last box on that checklist. So if we don't get it done now, and when I say get it done, I mean Israel's strategic objectives. If we don't get them done now, they will be done at a later date. I can almost guarantee you. Because as long as we still have Israel lobbying the United States, it doesn't matter whether we're in war now or later. It's going to happen. It is inevitable. As long as we allow them to put pressure on our politicians, pay our politicians, grease the wheels of our politicians, we will be doing their bidding. And what does doing their bidding mean? It means we will eventually be back at war with Iran. And it's not about nukes. It's not about anything else. It is about helping Israel out, which is something that we never should have been involved with in the first place and should not be involved with now. This is a colossal failure by the Trump administration. Not only that, this is something that we were told is MAGA. This is something that we were told is America first. I want to pull this up really quick. We're going to pull up the Iran war cost tracker. And this, you know what this doesn't include? You know what this doesn't include? This doesn't include that in the MOU, most likely, there's about to be $300 billion that come from United States taxpayers that is being used to rebuild Iran. So we bomb the shit out of Iran. We go to war with Iran. We destroy schools. We kill people. We destroy their infrastructure. And now we give them $300 billion taxpayer dollars. This entire thing's a fucking joke. Donald Trump couldn't look like more of a laughingstock. Donald Trump embarrassed himself and the United States on the global stage. And Iran is calling us out on that. Iran is actively backing up their allies in Lebanon with Hezbollah. And when people in the media are talking about it, they're like, well, we stand by our allies, taking shots how Israel doesn't stand by the United States, how Israel will consistently undermine the United States because Donald Trump has been trying to get a deal with Iran for a very long time, and every single time we have gotten close to a deal, that they're in real negotiations for a deal, Israel then goes and attacks Lebanon. Israel then goes and attacks Iran. Israel attacks somewhere that definitely pisses the Iranians off enough that it stops the deal completely. And right now we're in a situation where we cannot control Israel. And we have the Jewish lobby within America, the Israeli lobby, the Jewish lobby, whatever you want to call it, who's actively working against the interests of Americans, basically saying all the same people who are like, oh, Donald Trump's the greatest president ever for going to war with Iran. Donald Trump's the greatest. He could do no wrong. Apparently now he could do wrong. Now that he signed an MOU with Iran, they want J.D. Vance out completely, and they think Donald Trump is a fucking hack. We've seen Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin, Laura Loomer, Ted Cruz. We've seen them all take their shots today and yesterday, and we're going to be talking about that today. That's going to be the main story of the show today. We'll end with that today at least. But in the beginning of the show, we're going to talk about a bunch of crazy things that happened over the weekend as well. I do want to talk about this one story about this Cornell student, this young boy. He said something dumb, but at the same time, I understand why he said it. It was a stupid thing to say, but his entire life is being ruined over it, and we're going to talk about that today. He basically got an email from a company who wanted him to apply like 3 different times, or wanted him to interview like 3 times, and he wasn't doing it. And then on the third one, he wrote, sorry, I don't want to work for a Jew. And he explained his reasons on social media, basically saying that he'd had bad experience working with them in the past, tribalistic. We'll go over his post today. And now the ADL, every single media representative, they are on this kid's ass. They are calling him anti-Semitic. They're trying to ruin his life. And not only that, they're doxing his family members. It's completely disgusting. So we're going to go over that today. We'll cover that. And again, he said something dumb. I don't think he should have said that publicly. It's a shitty way to conceal your power level. You could have just turned the job saying, hey, sorry, not interested. It would have been as easy as saying, hey, sorry, I'm not interested in working for you, saying not interested in working for a Jew. It's probably not the smartest thing to say, you know? It'd be the equivalent to saying, like, I don't want to work for a black. It's like, can you say it? Yeah. Is it going to go over well in the long run? Probably not. I mean, we could just use common sense on this. And it's not saying that he doesn't have the right to say it, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit about that. He does. But the problem is just, like, use common sense, you know? Be somewhat smart about like trying to make a like. This is a kid who went to Cornell. This is a smart kid, and he just threw potentially his future away for that comment to make like a. I'm sure he was just with his friends. He's like, haha, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna write, I don't want to work for a Jew. Threw it away because of that. And again, I'm on this kid's side. I think that this kid's life should not be ruined, but at the same time, I have to call out the lack of common sense within this individual, because it is just absolutely fucking retarded to say something like that and expect nothing to come. But yeah, this is the Iran war. I forgot I had that on the screen. Iran war cost tracker. Yeah, we're fucked. I mean, this is just so cooked. This is so cooked. We're in such a fucked up situation right now. We got ourselves in this situation. MAGA got us in this situation. They supported this. MAGA is the one who wanted this. They said, if you don't support this war, you're not MAGA. It's like, okay, bitch, I'm not MAGA then. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. I don't want to go to war for Israel. I don't want more Americans to die for Israel. I don't want more of our assets in the area to get destroyed for Israel. I don't want to go to war with Iran at all. I don't think Iran should have a nuke, but it's like, Israel has nukes. Why are we not doing anything about that? Why are we not doing a single fucking thing about that? It's just absolutely ridiculous. But okay, let's get into everything. Let's get into it. What else are we going to talk about today? I want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that happened with sports over the weekend. A lot of the celebration stuff. I want to talk about UFC 250. I want to talk about the Knicks celebration. And Sean Strickland specifically. Sean Strickland got thrown out of UFC 250. So that was a whole thing. We'll get into that right now, I guess, and then we'll show videos of it. But basically, it was a wild scenario. So Sean Strickland is the only USA-born male champion in the UFC right now. There's two USA champions in the UFC. One's a male. It's Sean Strickland. He's the only male UFC-born champion. And you'd imagine, like, he probably should have been fighting on the White House card, but they didn't give him that fight, which, okay, I get it. Sean is kind of a PR fucking nightmare. Although you put Hokit on there, who is a PR nightmare as well. But I get it. I get why they didn't want to put him on the actual card. But then the rumor came out that saying Sean Strickland went on Instagram and said, hey, I got a call from the UFC. I'm banned from the event. And then Dana White just a couple days later says, no, I am not banning Sean Strickland from the event. He just didn't get a ticket. And then Sean Strickland said, oh, I have a ticket. And then the UFC just stuck with their thing. Sean Strickland goes to the UFC 250 event with his ticket, following Dana White's words, saying Dana White said he is not banned. Immediately after getting into the event, he gets removed by security and Secret Service, who then put him in the back of a paddy wagon van, arrest him, or detain him at least. I don't think they formally arrested him, but they detained him, removed him off the property. And this is the only USA-born UFC male champion right now. So it's a really fucked up scenario with that. I mean, you have a very clear either lie from Dana White or the White House themselves. Donald Trump made the call to say Sean Strickland's not allowed there. Sean Strickland has been photographed with Donald Trump at UFC events. They've shaken hands many times after Sean's won. He's hopped the cage, shaking Donald Trump's hands. But following Donald Trump's failures to release the Epstein files and going to war with Iran, Sean Strickland completely gave up on MAGA. He became more of a groyper, and that's very clear by his rhetoric. And it looks like Donald Trump did actually make a call and ban Sean Strickland from the event, because there was no reason that Sean should have been detained and removed from this event, thrown in the back of a police van, unless somebody made that call. And Dana White specifically said publicly, I did not make the call to boot Sean Strickland from the event. I did not make the call to say he couldn't go. He said that Sean saying that was fabricated. And then Sean proved everyone wrong in real time that he was barred from the event. I probably think, in my best estimation, Donald Trump is the one who made this call. Dana White is blatantly honest about everything. I mean, Dana White smacked his wife in a club drunk on video. Then the next day came out, said, yeah, it was bad. So what? We're going to move past it. And people moved past it. It was honestly a masterclass on how to handle public domestic violence. Honestly, everyone take a page out of Dana White's book. If your wife starts being a bitch, take a page out of Dana White's book. But yeah, Dana White's somebody, he speaks his mind. He doesn't really hide things. He's not afraid of confrontation, or he's not afraid to be controversial. So I don't think it was him. I do think it was Donald Trump who made this call. It seems very clear, actually, that it was Donald Trump who made the call to have Sean Strickland, the only male-born UFC champion from the USA, kicked out of the UFC Freedom Fest. So this was a event. The event itself was like insane when you really think about it. Because so you have UFC, which is always on Saturdays, and then you have Donald Trump's birthday on a Sunday, on what was it, yesterday. Instead of holding the UFC event for 250 Years of America on 4th of July on a Saturday, they move it about a month earlier to Donald Trump's birthday in June. It's one of the most retarded, egotistical things, but I will say the event itself was spectacular. The fights were incredible. The atmosphere was awesome. The weather held up, and it was really cool. Like the images, just the sights you would see. We saw the planes do a little flyover right in the beginning. The live music, holy shit! The live music was unbeatable. That really set a new level for the UFC. So the event was a massive success. The event was awesome. To be honest, I liked it. But what was embarrassing was Donald Trump fell asleep during the event. If you watch the event, you could see Donald Trump like this, like by fight like 3 or 4. I think there was, what was there, 7 fights? 7 fights. After like fights 3, Donald Trump is like this. And then they don't really flash to him on the camera for a while. And when they flash back to him, he has got a hat on and he's like this. They literally put a hat on him, covering his face so you couldn't see him sleeping. He's sleeping on the side of the fucking thing. One of the craziest things. It's like, this is the president of the United States who moved a UFC event to a Sunday for the first time in history for his birthday, held on the White House lawn, and he's sleeping on the White House lawn watching these fights. Or not watching them, sleeping in front of them. One of the most ridiculous. And he missed a bloodbath. I mean, again, I said it publicly on the show. I said I wanted Ilya Tapora because I didn't like Gaethje's comments towards Strickland. But I think as Americans, we're all happy to see Gaethje kind of win that. I think that was an exciting fight. And to see Gaethje beat him down in a way where it's like, you didn't even just beat him. You made him fucking quit. And sure, Ilya didn't want to quit, but his corner called it. And that doesn't happen often. For a corner to call a fight, that happens rarely. Gaethje beat the fucking shit out of him for America. Derek Lewis got his ass beat, but we knew that was going to happen. He shouldn't have even been on the card. Donald Trump made that call to get him on the card. We knew he was way too old. Hokic beat the fuck out of him. Hokic also made that comment about Michelle Obama. Everybody's like, oh. And I'm like, okay, it's 2026. Are we really still making Michelle Obama has a dick jokes? Like, let's move past that. It's so fucking old. It's so old. And people forget Obama was against gay marriage when he first was like in politics. Obama was against gay marriage when he first got into politics, and then he quickly transitioned, as the rest of the Democrats did as well. So was Hillary Clinton, so was Bill. All Democrats used to be against gay marriage until it became politically popular to be for gay marriage. That's what happened there. But overall, the fight was awesome. Sugar Sean won too. I thought it was a great fight night. But we had more controversy over the weekend with James Fishback as well to transition into that. Or actually, let's talk about the Knicks really first, then we'll talk about the Fishback Donald stuff, because that was interesting. The Fishback pulled up on Donald's like a real fucking gangster, and we're going to talk about that. I'm very excited to talk about that today. Let me get some Red Bull in. I'm feeling fired up, but let's get more fired up here. Red Bull gives you fucking wings, baby. Okay, so let's talk about the New York Knicks. New York Knicks, holy shit. First time 50-something years won the NBA championship, beat the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs cannot hold a fucking lead. And what I can see clearly from this game is that it's not that the Spurs don't have the talent. They have the talent. And honestly, over the next 10 years, they're going to be a force to reckon with. A force to fucking reckon with over the next 10 years. But what the problem is they have multiple people under the age of 23 in their starting lineup who don't realize the weight of being in an NBA Finals. They don't know how to manage it. And that was very clear. They had the talent, they had the skill, they had everything besides the experience. The experience is what won the Knicks this. Jalen Brunson went off. Jalen Brunson had a generational playoff run that will feed generations of people from New York for a very long time. Very crazy. So hats off to the Knicks, but I will say, as an Eagles fan, I'm disgusted with you freaks in New York. As an Eagles fan, even we wouldn't act the way you... We burned down Philadelphia after the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Guilty as charged. But you fucking freaks, 8 stabbings, 2 shootings, 57 arrests, setting 14 school buses on fire, 4 cop cars just in Times Square, about 14 cop cars total. Yeah, you freaks need to be put under control. Everyone in New York is a freak for that. Like, that's crazy. 50-something, like, how is that possible? How is that possible? The cops were partying with us in Philly. Cops in New York are arresting people. There are people getting stabbed everywhere. There's people getting shot in New York. There's buses set on. One guy actually pulled off the craziest insurance claim of all time, I don't know for a fact, but there was about like 4 school buses left in Times Square overnight. And you'd have to think, like, why would they leave these buses there? And all the buses got burned to shit. They got vandalized, they got burned, set on fire, everything. And you'd have to think that whoever owned those buses left those there to file an insurance claim on them, knowing they would get destroyed. That's my greatest guess to that. I don't know for a fact, but that was my greatest guess to that. And someone just goes, Wemby was seeming kind of demoralized. Yeah, Wemby was just tired. I mean, you could see it in his face. He was tired, exhausted. I mean, experienced teams don't blow 30-point leads. That's not even a skill issue. That's an experience issue. Experience is what kills you in a moment like that, and experience is what killed the Spurs there. But again, you got my word on this. Spurs will be a force to reckon with over the next 10 fucking years. I mean, if they can keep their lineup, holy shit, is the rest of the NBA fucked. Okay. Is my green screen fucking up? I just noticed that. No, it looks fine. Okay. So now let's go into the Fishback stuff. Right now. Let me actually get some of it pulled up. One moment. Because there was a lot of crazy things that happened. And we're going to get... So where did we leave off on the weekend on this? I'm trying to think. On Friday, we talked about it. We did like... Okay, yeah, here's where we were. So... Last week, they invited James Fishback to the Sunshine Showdown, which is a big Florida political event, massive Florida primary political event. If you're not at the event, the chances of you getting elected fall a lot. James Fishback was invited to that event, and then they quickly rescinded his invite shortly after. Laura Loomer, the same fucking people who are bitching at Trump now over Iran. All the Jews started, complaining to the Florida GOP that they didn't want Fishback there. They rescinded Fishback's invitation. They also said that Fishback and the other candidates didn't qualify for a debate. Then Ron DeSantis stepped up, took Fishback's side, although he was more campaigning for Jay Collins, his lieutenant governor, who's also running for governor of Florida. He basically said, you have to let the people to vote. You have to let the people vote. You have to let the people see the debate. You can't basically cancel this debate and say only Byron Donalds is eligible. He said the eligibility standards are bullshit. If I had to meet those same standards in 2018, I would not have been able to debate, which is the greatest endorsement because every single Floridian knows that Ron DeSantis is the greatest governor we've ever had in this state. And if he's saying that he wouldn't have been able to be governor if they didn't allow him to debate in 2018 because he would not have met those standards, yeah, that's the greatest endorsement right there. But didn't change anything. They still have not given an invitation to the debate with him. They still have not given him anything. And they did, like I said, rescind his invitation to the Sunshine Showdown, which is the massive political event. And then what does James Fishback decide to do? A lot of politicians would just quit in that moment. They would hang their hat up. They would say, you know what, this is just too tall of a hill to climb. This is just too much for me to get over. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Fishback pulls his dick out and fucks Byron and says, fuck you. Here's what Fishback did right here. Fishback pulls up to Byron Donalds and confronts him.
Hey Byron, am I a racist? Call me a racist to my face. I talk about black on black crime, you don't. You never mention Austin Metcalf's name. You hate white people. Own up to it and accept it. Let's have a real debate, Byron Donalds. You're a coward. You're a DEI hire.
This guy pulls his cock out and fucks the entire Florida GOP right for everyone to see.
You didn't earn crap. You didn't earn anything except the $4.6 million you made trading stocks in Congress. You should be in jail with Nancy Pelosi the way you treated the January 6ers.
And it's not just that. He confronts him directly to his face right here. Watch this. This is him walking out of the event. And then I think I have a video of inside the event, because the Byron Donalds held an event in that little fucking shack in this building in the woods, whatever the fuck this is. Fishback has double the amount of people outside campaigning against Byron, just screaming Fishback outside Byron's event. Fishback has double the amount of people outside than Byron has inside. It's crazy. The aura this guy has. And watch this. You'll see, we'll circle it here. Right here. This is coward, 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 coward. So elite. Holy shit. Holy aura. Let's go. Let's go. This is what we need. Why would you want anyone else running the state of Florida when you could have this guy, the guy with the fucking balls to pull up, the guy with the balls to show up to Byron's face? Byron says, no, I'm not going to debate you. Okay, I'm going to pull up to your fucking event and ruin it. I'm going to pull up with 1,000 young kids. We're going to stand outside your event screaming. We're going to bring bullhorn. Where someone's going to be in a chicken suit doing the chicken dance because you're a chicken-ass little bitch. That's what they did. He took that bullhorn, put it right in Byron's ears and said, you're a fucking slave. Greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. Because Byron Donalds is a slave. He's a slave to his donors, slave to the institutions, slave to the corporations. Fuck Byron Donalds. Fuck that guy. Someone goes, you think Jets fans are secretly worse than Philly fans, but they just can't show it because they suck? No. Jets fans are like rich liberals from New Jersey. Jets fans are like rich, retarded liberals from New Jersey. No, they're not bad at all. Let's see. Do I have the start of the event? Let's see. Do we have a video from inside? I had a video from inside. I don't know where to air. Give me 1 second. I gotta scroll down through a bunch of shit I saved. Dude, Fishback's ex. This bitch is crazy. And this clip has been going viral, which is crazy. This is a clip from 2020 of Byron Donalds. Listen to what he's saying. And then listen to how ridiculous it is that he now refuses to debate after saying a sentence like this.
He refuses to debate. I've challenged him personally to a debate, and he hasn't responded. There's been 12 debates. He's only been to 1. Casey, if you want to launch negative attacks, that's fine, but you should debate in front of the voters like I do every single time. He refuses.
Every single time. How about you're refusing to right now in front of Fishback? You're refusing to debate Fishback. Do I have the video of inside the event, or did they delete it? I think they deleted it. They had to have deleted it. I mean, maybe, like, let me see. Because I searched Fishback. That might be altering it. Maybe it just didn't have Fishback's name on. I have so many crazy videos saved in here from over the weekend. Nah, this is last week. I just save everything for the show right in my bookmarks. Several videos in New York. This is Sean Strickland actually getting kicked out of the event we didn't watch. They're throwing him out. Look, this is them throwing him out. This is the king. Really is the king. Okay. I can't find it, but you want to see something funny from Byron's event? So Byron was holding that event in that little shitty shack. Byron's holding that event. His event he's holding on is about trying to fix the literacy crisis for kids in Florida. He's basically saying kids in Florida don't know how to read, which is not a true statement, but if you're going to make that statement, at least spell your fucking sign correctly. Because look, that's how, like, it's so crazy. You're read to succeed, and then he spells achievability wrong, and then Fishback releases this video. Again, Fishback is such a W.
All right, Byron, repeat after me. We can do this together. I know it's been a long day. I'm going to give you some Kool-Aid, but just repeat after me, all right? Let's do this together.
Give you some Kool-Aid. It's crazy.
On 1, 2, 3. ACHIEVA-BILITY. Achievability. Byron, background knowledge. If you want to address the literacy crisis that is plaguing our state all over, you've got to be able to spell. All right, Byron. Repeat.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible to see some shit like that. All right, let's see. Was there any more Fishback stuff to show you? Yeah. This is Byron's angle. I don't have the video from inside the event. They might have deleted it. It's incredible. It is incredible. Like, everyone who's always out there, like, oh, how do I get involved in politics? What can I do? Like, how do I get involved? This, right here. Pull up to Byron Donald's rallies and scream, you're a coward for not debating Fishback. Don't get arrested. Don't be unruly. Don't be rude. Don't insult. Don't insult, but don't curse. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, be respectful.
Savanman just followed on Kick.
Thank you. But pull up. Tell him how you feel. Express how upset you are with his policies. Express how upset you are that he refuses to debate. Express how you're upset that he only takes calls from donors. And if he says, oh, that's not true, say, hey, I've called your office about 40 times and they refuse to give me an appointment with you. Say that. It's very true. I've done that personally. It's crazy. They refuse to give me a meeting with Byron Donalds. I've called about 1,000 fucking times. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but that's it's the Byron Donald stuff. Let me actually, I didn't get to show you guys these, but I saw myself passing them in here. Here, these are some of the videos from New York City after the Knicks won. Let's see, where was it? Here, wait, let me just go back in the bookmarks. I'm getting them pulled up. Yeah, like, so these are some of the school buses. They're like this. You see this stupid bitch swinging around a Razor scooter. You see it's just packed downtown. People up there. Cops getting involved. Cops arresting people. Literally setting school buses and shit on fire. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, see, they're just breaking the windshield of NYPD cars, trashing the cars. And it's like, these people are retarded. They're doing it with their face on video. These people are literal idiots. And that's what happened following the New York Knicks winning the NBA Finals. Someone just hosted with 52 viewers? God bless you, brother. Let's go. I don't know who you are. But thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. God bless you, brother. If you're hosting with some viewers, here, let me give the viewers a little show. Let's give the viewers a show. Picked myself there. Came very close. That's what we do. When we got people pulling up to watch, you got to give them a show, right? When you got people pulling up to watch, you got to give them a fucking show. First rule of showmanship. But okay, let's keep going on with our show today. So what did we talk? We talked about UFC 250 already. We talked about the Knicks. We talked about Strickland. Oh, there was a crazy thing by Carmelo Anthony's father that just happened, actually. Let me get that pulled up, because this was wild. So this was a private Facebook message with Carmelo Anthony's dad. Carmelo Anthony's dad, Drew Anthony, in messages to Sarah Fields on Facebook, attacked her and said his son wasn't a murderer. He was defending himself. It's so crazy how it's just so crazy. They don't know how to spell. And that if Fields taught had defended herself, she wouldn't have been molested at the age. It's just crazy. Listen to this. I already had a name. I already had a following before any of this. Your son murdered somebody, or murderer somebody. or someone, hold him accountable. You're coming after me because I made sure the facts were known about the case and not some crazy made-up malarkey about Hunter or Jeff or the school. You've done nothing but blame everyone else for your own child. Go be a dad. And then this is what Carmelo Anthony dad's response. He goes, there you go, being delusional again. You didn't have anything. My son defended himself. It's such a retarded way to spell it. Maybe if you was a parent and your child would have defended their self, she might not have been molested. Like, that is a crazy thing to say to somebody. Yeah, if you taught your 6-year-old to defend themselves, maybe they wouldn't have got raped. It's like, whoa. Are we blaming the kids on Epstein Island now? Are we blaming the kids? Are we blaming the kids for the actions of the rapist now? Because here's the thing. I'm a believe all rapists kind of guy. I don't believe any women, actually. That's my new motto. Believe the rapist, not the women, until the women file a case and show the evidence. Innocent until proven guilty, right? But when it comes to fucking kids, that's where I draw a line. We're not believing the rapist when it comes to fucking kids. We're just not. Sorry. We're not doing it. Not tolerating that bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? Maybe if your 6-year-old daughter knew how to defend herself and stabbed someone in the fucking chest for no reason, maybe she wouldn't have got raped. It's like, what are you fucking saying? That's so crazy. That's a crazy thing to say to somebody. That is like a ridiculous thing to say. It's just preposterous. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at with Carmelo Anthony's parents. No accountability still. They're filing an appeal for racism. They're actively getting people to give death threats to the Metcalf family. The dad's getting death threats. The mom's getting death threats. The twin brother, they're saying they want to put the twin brother next to him. I even saw a post saying, hey, dig Austin up. Let's stab his bitch ass again. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Desecrating a grave to go stab a dead person again to send some shitty... Only a black person would think of something that stupid. Like, literally only a black person would do something that fucking dumb. A white person would never do that. It's so fucked up. Whoever just hosted on here, he goes, hello, brother, reading chat. I am reading chat. God bless you for rating. God bless you for rating. 7 man, I don't know who said... Yo, we got Lionheart join chat. Lionheart just joined chat. What's up, Lionheart? Free Lionheart. Dude, I haven't heard from Lionheart in a bit. W Lionheart. Lionheart's the king. People just don't realize it. Lionheart is arguably the greatest kick streamer there is. I'd like to say I'm a close second or third. Tyler Russell, me, Lionheart. You know, we're up there. We're definitely up there. But yeah, it's been a crazy weekend. And like I said, there's been a lot of different things. We talked about the Carmelo Anthony. We talked about the World Cup, UFC, and the New York Knicks. Now let's get into this Cornell, I don't want to work for a Jew thing. I think that's, he says James is way up there. Oh, what an endorsement. What an endorsement. Lionheart says I'm way up there on the kick rankings. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's like Santa calling you one of the most generous people he knows. It's like, thank you, brother. God bless you. Like, let's go. Let's go. Michael Lionheart has subscribed. Let's fucking go. God bless you, Michael Lionheart. What a fucking
just
king.
Subscribed on
what a
Kick.
king. Okay, Los Fan goes Unk Squad up. Los Fan, I'll beat the fuck out of you. How about that? I'll beat the fuck out of you. I will Carmelo Anthony your bitch. You want to talk shit? You want to talk shit? I will just throw it up, catch it, bang, right in your fucking neck. Like, you want to talk shit, Los Fan? You want to talk shit? It's not going to work. Just bang, bang, bang. You're not going to be able, you're not going to talk shit. Los Fan, fuck you. No, we like Los Fan. Los Fan's cool. Los Fan's all right. Los Fan's all right. He's good at Fortnite. That's what I will say. Los Fan's incredible at Fortnite. But okay, let's get into this I don't want to work for a Jew thing. I'm getting it pulled up here on the screen. By the way, guys, please remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. All the comments are right at the end of each show. Join the Telegram. Check out our website, autv.shop. But here we go. And I think Glenn Greenwald actually gave one of the better takes on this. Glenn Greenwald seems to give a lot of really good takes. He's, he definitely is like somewhat of a centrist when it comes to his takes. He doesn't really like to take either side. He always likes to find a nice middle ground. And he likes to just be extremely reasonable, pragmatic about these things. But basically what happened, and I explained it at the beginning of the show, is this kid who went to Cornell, smart young white kid, he applied somewhere online. He just mass applied to a bunch of places. And then he kept getting calls from this one place and emails from this one place, and they kept asking him to do interviews, and he kept saying, no, I don't really want to work for your company. And then they email him again, and he goes, I don't want to work for a Jew. Again, whatever. Shouldn't have said it. Should have concealed his power level. He's a young kid. He was probably trying to make a joke with his friend. Stupid fucking joke. But I get why he said it. But again, it's just like, that's a common, like, you could easily just say, no, I don't want to work for you. Saying, no, I don't want to work for a Jew is just like career suicide. It's just common sense 101. And now basically everybody's trying to dox this person. You have Ben Shapiro, Laura Loomer, Mark Levin, Ted Cruz, the entire Israel lobby. You have people in Israel trying to dox him, and they've succeeded. They've leaked his real name. They've even leaked his parents' names, his siblings' names, etc. Completely disgusting behavior by these animals who are doing this. And here's Glenn Greenwald's take. He goes, a 19-year-old college student quietly turns down a job interview, stupidly telling the company it's because he doesn't want to work for a Jew. Within 2 days, the billionaire founder of one of the world's most powerful corporations, Palantir, demands that the company release the student's name to the world. The company instantly complies. National media trumpet the incident and spread the student's name and face all over the place. A senior Trump DOJ official repeatedly. Oh yeah, that's also Leo. I'm drawing a fucking blank on his last name. But senior Trump official. He basically said, "I'm gonna make this person the most unhireable person of all time." It's like, dude, this is a 21-year-old kid. You're gonna ruin his life, you sick freak. You're like 20 years away from dying max. But he goes, the senior Trump DOJ official repeatedly urges the public to notify him if that student is ever hired anywhere in the future, promising to use his office to keep the student permanently unemployable. So fucked up. That's a miscarriage of justice. Adults with large influential platforms, pundits, media types, and even elected officials right here on X routinely say things as bad as and often much worse than pretty much every other group you can think of without facing a single consequence, let alone a completely unhinged, coordinated campaign of very powerful people to ruin their lives forever. And it's an incredible take because that's what they're doing. They're ruining this person's life forever over one dumb comment. It's the equivalent to like someone's drunk, they say like a slur and it ruins their, they get fired. It's the equivalent of if you tried to ruin that person's job or career for the rest of their life. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's also ridiculous when you think about like Randy Fine tweets out that Muslims are worse than dogs. And again, I'm not pro-Muslim. I'll call them towel heads, sand free, like whatever you fucking want to call them, get them the fuck out of my country. I don't care. But the thing is, it's like, if I tweeted, like he tweeted out Muslims are dogs in my country. It's like, okay, if I tweeted out Jews are dogs in my country, first of all, I'd rather dog. Delta, come here, baby. I'd rather dogs. If you think I'm giving this up for the Jews, sorry, fuck you guys. Love you, Delta. Thank you for being a good prop. If you think I'm giving that up, fuck you guys. But it's just crazy to me to tweet out Muslims are dogs and then like get upset when someone's like, oh, I don't want to work for a Jew. It's like, really? You're that surprised? You're that surprised? After all the things we've seen in this country, after all the influence, after all the miscarriages of justice, after all the things we've seen, and especially surrounding the like ideas of anti-Semitism, what it actually is, how it's a working definition, like, are you really surprised at all? It's one of the most ridiculous. I'm trying to like read the chat. It's kind of distracting me. It's one of the most ridiculous things of all fucking time. It makes no sense at all. I'm losing my train of thought a little because I was trying to read the chat as I was doing that. But let's get back on. Where was I? Okay. Yeah, Glenn Greenwald gave the response to it. And again, I think the idea to try and cancel a person over something they said that's not threatening. Like, here's the thing. If you message someone and say, like, you should kill yourself, if you message someone saying they should be dead, that's one thing. That's a direct threat. If you message someone and say, like, I don't like Jews, it's like, okay, that's not a reason to ruin somebody's life. That is, like, a ridiculous thing ever, especially, like, a young, like, look at this kid. This is this kid right here. This kid right here. That's him. This kid's young as fuck. This kid doesn't know anything. This kid probably has 4 hairs on his balls total. Like, why are we trying to ruin this kid's fucking life? And I get it. He said something dumb. He should have just concealed his power level. He should have said, no, I don't want to work for you. Not, no, I don't want to work for a Jew. And he'd probably have a decent job. But in the end, I think he will end up with a decent job. I think he'll find a job in the private sector just away from Jews. And I think it will come from an America First person who will probably hire him privately. But it is basically going to Cornell was for nothing now. He went to Cornell to get a high-paying, really good job in a good industry, at a good company, a good, well-known company. And now that's not going to be possible. He's going to have to kind of work in the shadows, or at least for the next, 5 years, 10 years, work in the shadows, which is kind of sad. Again, this kid threw his future away over trying to be funny. And again, it's a lesson to learn where it's like, yes, we can think these things, we can feel these things, we can act on these things, but actually saying them out loud directly to the person, that's just career suicide. It's stupid. And again, I may agree with the statement. I actually really do agree with the statement. I wouldn't want to do that either. But the difference is one, I work for myself. I couldn't say that. Second of all, I'm not emailing it direct. I'm not emailing it to the Jew himself. This kid under his real name, emailed the Jew, sorry, I don't want to work for a Jew. It's like, okay, like, do you really think that was a good idea? Do you really think, like, that was the smartest fucking idea? It was stupid of him. It was so fucking dumb. But, what are you going to do? It's like, I don't know. I feel bad for the kid. At the same time, I find him to be a fucking idiot, but it's like, I don't want his life to be ruined. The only people's lives I want ruined are people who are working against the interests of America, criminals, and people threatening violence. If you're threatening violence, there's no place for you in society. If you're a criminal, honestly, straight to my slave camps. While we have the new viewers, someone rated, while we have the new viewers, I'm going to pitch my slave idea to you guys, because I'm trying to get this around. The more people, the merrier. I'm pro-slavery, and I'm going to explain why. Here we go. I'm against the death penalty as a Catholic. As a Catholic, I find the death penalty to be a no-go for me. Cannot do it. We're not God. Who are we to decide if people live or die? And it's not profitable. Why are we spending money to kill somebody? Makes no sense. Why don't we turn prisoners into slaves? That's my idea. If you commit a violent crime, if you commit murder, if you commit assault, if you commit a rape, if you steal from somebody, if you commit some of the worst crimes, we can even talk about political crimes, treasonous crimes, etc. Instead of giving you the death penalty, instead of giving you 20 years in jail, we give you 20 years in slavery. We give you life in slavery. You know, if you're getting the death penalty, you're just getting life in slavery. If you're getting 20 years, you're getting 20 years in slavery. Violent criminals, we work them for 14 hours a day. We deport the illegal immigrants, replace them with as many criminals as possible. Americans pick up the rest of the jobs. We give them minimum wage. We give the money, though, to their victims, so the slaves don't actually get paid, but they are, by the hour, getting paid, but all that money just goes to their victims. And I think it's a really good idea. We prop up the American economy partially on the slaves' back. We bring slavery back into the United States. It puts more fear into criminals, because criminals don't really fear prison. They would fear slavery, though, and they would fear a big, retired military guy standing in a tower with a Barrett 50 cal pointed at the back of their head at all times if they tried to do anything on that slave field. So I think slavery is the greatest idea. I think it is one of the smartest ideas I've ever come up with. And to be honest, I'm not the first person to say this. I'm one of the first in America to say this, but I'm not the first person to say it. Many countries already do this around the world. People have problems with it, but I don't. I think making somebody a slave for committing a crime is way more moral than killing them. I mean, who are we to kill people? You're taking someone's life? That's fucked up. I'm just going to put them in slavery. I think I'm the good person in this. In this argument, I think I'm the good person. I don't know about you, but someone said, ease up on OG. It's natural to lose hair. Okay, fuck you. I'm not losing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Like, what? Fuck you. Why every time do I turn to the live chat, they're like, dude, you're old. Dude, this is like, fuck you. But I'll rape you. I will pin you against this green screen and rape you right here. Fuck you. Who are you? Who are you? Like, who are you? Fuck you. Can I not be harassed on my own show? Can I not be fucking harassed in my own comment section? Like, when did I sign a waiver saying, yeah, you have free reign to rape me? I didn't. I don't remember that. I don't remember signing that waiver. I don't remember saying, hey guys, just come fucking rape me in my chat. Sorry. No, didn't do it. Fuck you, Joe. Like, fuck you. Fuck you, Los fan. Fucking piece of shit. Okay. But let's keep moving. We're already at 42 minutes. I should just keep going on with the show. I am just... Someone says legendary. Okay, fuck you. Well... Okay, we gotta just... We're doing a reset. Game face on. Reset. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this... Actually, did we have anything else to cover before we got into the Iran MOU? Covered Fishback, covered Strickland, covered... I think I got everything. Okay, yeah, let's go right into this Iran MOU. So here's what's going on. We got word, let me actually get it pulled up. We got word that an MOU was about to be signed by Donald Trump and that it would include Israel pulling out troops from Lebanon, that they would not be able to engage in their war with Lebanon anymore. Excuse me. But yeah, we got that word, and then immediately following, we got Israel crashing out. Israel then sent strikes towards Lebanon. Donald Trump publicly condemned the attacks. And then after that, stuff kind of quieted down for about a day or two. But we kept getting stuff out of Israeli media saying, we're not going to comply if it says we're not allowed to go to war with Lebanon. Donald Trump has no jurisdiction over that. We're not going to allow Donald Trump to dictate those terms. And then Donald Trump today pretty much big-dicked Bibi Netanyahu, or at least... That's how he's trying to sell it to the American people. In my opinion, Bibi Netanyahu is still holding all the cards here. But basically, what's being sold to the American people is an MOU was officially signed by Trump, J.D. Vance, and the Iranian parliament speaker. And we are now in a we're in a state of peace with them. We're continuing negotiations a bit. They haven't released the actual details of the MOU, and that's what's making the Jews in the media crash out. So we have Laura Loomer, Mark Levin, Ted Cruz, Benjamin. We have all these people literally crashing out on the timeline. Mark Levin specifically. Mark Levin is like losing his fucking mind. Laura Loomer's tweeting out emojis with the zipper. It's like, I wish that bitch would do that in real life. I wish Laura Loomer's mouth had a fucking zipper so I could zip it and punch that cunt in the face. But sadly, we don't have that. But you could still punch. No, I'm kidding. No violence against Laura Loomer. No violence. Again, it was a fucking joke. She's a Jew. She's going to sue me. That's the thing. I make one fucking joke about Laura Loomer, and then the next thing you know, it's like, hey, you're being sued for all the things you don't even own. It's like, you're being sued. It's like, bitch, I'm in debt. I'm in debt. Like, I'm worth nothing. I'm worth literally nothing, but they'll still find a way to sue me. But yeah, so no violence against Laura Loomer. But what we will say is she's crashing out, Mark Levin's crashing out, Ted Cruz is crashing out. They are having crash outs. I mean, this will feed generations. But okay, let me get this pulled up here. So expected terms of U.S.-Iran peace deal: extended ceasefire for 60 days, begin 60-day negotiation period for technical discussions around Iran nuclear program. Donald Trump even tweeted out that there's no real plan for this. He said, we'll go back and get the dust later. He said it's not a threat right now. And that's a crazy thing to say, because you're saying, oh, it's not a threat right now. The nuclear dust, none of it's a threat right now. Then why was it so urgent that we went to war with them now? It's like, you see how they move the goalposts and then they get caught in their own bullshit constantly, because this war has been for Israel. Don't let anyone let you think that this war is for the United States. This war only benefits Israel. It's for the Greater Israel Project so they can expand their territory. We need to destabilize Iran the same way we destabilize the rest of the Middle East for them. But Donald Trump, he got up on the podium at the end of February, beginning of March, and he said, we're going to stop their nuclear program. It's like, okay, but you told us in June that the nuclear program was set back 10 years and any word otherwise was fake news. So which one was it, you fucking piece of shit? He lied blatantly right to our faces. And then when he realized he got caught in that lie, the next day it was, oh, we're freeing the people of Iran. Like Donald Trump ever gave a shit about the women in Iran who were being abused. It's like, really? That's what we're doing? We're here to help the people. We're going to spend $400 billion taxpayer dollars freeing the fucking Iranian women, and then we're going to go bomb a school full of little girls? Yeah, doubtful. Doesn't seem likely. Then it was about their missile platforms. Then it was about their drones. Then it was about and it became about everything. Eventually it was about the Ayatollah's fucking underwear that day. Like, it was about everything and nothing. It was all bullshit. Everything Donald Trump said this war was about was fake. It was to get the United States and to get the MAGA people on board with this. It was to get the MAGA people who were so with Trump because there was no new wars to then celebrate Donald Trump's wars. You had Cat Turd, the fucking retard, fat shit Cat Turd. The fact that that guy's even relevant, that old, fat, disgusting fuck. But you had that guy who was literally sucking Trump's cock a summer and a half ago, saying Trump is the president of no new wars, Donald Trump, only for him to then suck Donald Trump's balls after and be like, but it's a war we needed. We've been at war with them for 47 years. It's like, we've been at war with them 47 years and I'm just finding out about it at 27 years old. You're telling me? Fuck you. I'm not retarded, but they want to treat us like we're retarded. This war was never about the United States. It was never about helping anything with the United States. Not the people, not the infrastructure, not the military. It's not making us safer. It's actually doing the opposite. We put billions, if not trillions of dollars at risk. We have lost a lot of our strategic bases throughout the Middle East. We lost control of the Strait of Hormuz. The economy took a fucking shitter because of it. We are now trapped into this war cycle where it's like, if we leave the war now, we'll be back in the war within a few years, because like I said, this was never about us. This war is about completing the strategic objectives of Israel. Israel wants to expand their territory, and until that's done, the Iran being 2 weeks away from a nuke will never stop. Until Israel gets what they want, it will never stop. So theoretically, if this war was to actually stop, if this MOU was to literally end the fucking conflict, no more bullets flying, no more missiles, no more anything. We're back in the U.S., they're back in Iran. If it was to end everything, all that would mean is that we will be back there within the next few years, if not less. We will be back there shortly. That's all that means. If the war continues, you know that we're still working in the strategic interests of Israel. But right now, very clearly, the American people are seeing up close how the Israel lobby works against Donald Trump. And this is what people need to pay attention to, because for us, for Groypers, for people who watch my show or people who watch Nick's show or people who stay up with America First politics, you know what the deal is. You know what this is. You've known since the beginning. Since the moment you heard that we attacked Iran, you knew what this was. But for the MAGA people, the political normies, the boomers, the Gen Xers, the retard millennials, for the people who haven't realized what's up yet, I need you to look very closely at what's happening. Donald Trump saying one thing, and then Bibi Netanyahu is saying the exact opposite. Donald Trump is saying, Israel, we have been funding you. We have been protecting you militarily. Bibi, I literally even vouch for you to get you out of fucking prison because you're a wanted man in your own country and on the global stage. And then Israel continues to say, fuck you, Trump, fuck you. That's exactly what's happening. And the boomer MAGA people, the millennials, the Gen, this is what you need to pay attention to. Israel is not our ally. They never have been. They attacked us, 50, 60 some years ago. They attacked the United States. They had forward knowledge of 9/11. They have been involved in lobbying to get us involved in Iraq and Afghanistan and all the wars that we spent trillions of dollars on and lost tens of thousands of soldiers on. And now again, that's what's happening here. You notice how all the people who were MAGA are not MAGA anymore. MAGA is this new thing. And it's not different from like 2016 and now. It's like different from just the last few years. You used to have Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, Tucker Carlson, Matt Walsh is still kind of there, but you get what I mean. You add all these people, and then now who is MAGA? MAGA is Laura Loomer, Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin, Ted Cruz. MAGA is Jewish now. And it but when it became clear to a lot of people, like it should have been clear to you a very long time ago. But for the people who have been watching recently, it probably became clear to a lot of people when they saw Mark Levin put his arm around Donald Trump and say, this is our first Jewish president ever. That was the first sign that Trump was a crypto Jew. Trump is secretly a Jew who's acting to be a Christian. Trump is somebody who calls himself a Christian but can't quote the Bible. He did that whole Bible reading stunt, which was all total bullshit. He couldn't even say his favorite Bible verse off the top of his head, or even like the name of the verse, like not even quote it. Just he couldn't even say the fucking reference to the verse. Beyond that, he got shot, hasn't even been in a church since. Trump is a crypto Jew working for the Jewish state of Israel. That is what Donald Trump's purpose is right now. It's not for MAGA. It's not to help his constituents. It's not to help the young single mom or the, dad and mom with a couple kids who could barely afford it. He's not helping you. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck that the white population's dying. He doesn't give a fuck about mass migration because he is actually hitting the H-1B cap every fucking year. What Donald Trump is here to do is fulfill the Greater Israel Project. What Donald Trump is here to do is be Israel's bitch any way they need. And to be honest, some of this is probably blackmail. We know that 3 million Epstein files have not been released. And to be honest, anyone who believes that there's only 6 million Epstein, it's weird how it's always that number. But anyone who believes that it's only 6 million Epstein files, you're the dumb goyim they're talking about in those files. If you believe that it was only 6 million and we've only not seen 3, you're the stupid, retarded goyim in those files. Because again, if you don't think the majority of the files, all the really incriminating shit, the videos, etc., if you don't think all that's sitting in Bibi Netanyahu's house or lair or whatever in fucking Tel Aviv, you're an idiot. The blackmail operation was ran by Israel. Epstein was a Jewish spy working for Israel. They are blackmailing Trump. Not only are they blackmailing him, they literally paid him. Miriam Adelson gave him $250 million. The same Miriam Adelson who Donald Trump was shitting on in 2016. Donald Trump stood on the debate stage in 2016, pointed at Marco Rubio and said, you're a puppet. And then he tweeted out later that night, Marco Rubio's a puppet for Miriam Adelson. And then where are we now? Donald Trump is now the puppet for Miriam Adelson. They were going to instill J.D. Vance as the next president. Guess what? That's done now. Now it's Marco Rubio. We've come full fucking circle from 2016. Donald Trump points the finger at Rubio, calls him a puppet. Now he's going to make Rubio the next fucking president. This is where we're at in this country. We are at a place where everything Israel wants, they get. We're at a place where Israel is actively working against the United States openly. We've had Israel working against the United States for a very long time, but it's never been this open. It's never been this noticeable. We call it the mass noticing because you have the retards on Instagram Reels and on social media who are seeing one thing about Israel and they're like, oh shit, Israel might be bad. But it's like the actual people who are paying attention are seeing. They are seeing what's happening. They're seeing how it's hurting our country. They're seeing these people go out of their way to try and undermine Donald Trump. Bibi Netanyahu has gone out of his way to undermine Donald Trump. And every time they do it, Donald Trump still backs them and supports them. Every single time Donald Trump gets undermined by the Israel lobby, Donald Trump still supports them. And it's crazy to see because Marjorie Taylor Greene undermines him on the Epstein stuff. Basically kicks her out of politics. Massey disagrees with Trump on the Epstein stuff. Gets primaried out of politics by Donald Trump, by Miriam Adelson, by the Jews. And now, look what we're seeing. We're seeing Donald Trump continue to fulfill Israel's wishes. We're seeing the American people just sit here silently. We're seeing the American people sit here cowardly. This is a moment in history where millions of Americans need to rise up and use their voices, whether it's on social media, calling your congressman, calling anybody. Again, you have to, like, here. I'll show you guys how easy it is. I will literally show you guys how easy it is right now. We're going to call a congressman, and they're not going to be in their office, but we're going to leave a voice message for them right now. Let's see. All right, we're getting the phone number right now. Here we go. Let's see. 202-225. What was the last? 2536. Okay, here we go. This is how you do it.
Thank you for calling the office of Congressman Byron Donalds in Washington, D.C. We apologize that we are unable to take your call at this time. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please feel free to leave our office a message or contact us through our website at donalds.house.gov, and we will get back in touch with you as soon as we can if you are in need of any assistance. Once again, we appreciate you taking the time to connect with us.
Long voicemail. Is there a beep or... There we go. Okay, first of all, I just want to say you're a coward for refusing to debate James Fishback, an absolute coward. The fact that my tax dollars fund anything you do is a disgrace to America, and our founders would spit at your feet if they knew that this was happening. Second of all, why are you actively supporting the president when the president took money from Miriam Adelson, the same Miriam Adelson who he pointed at Marco Rubio and said, you're taking money from her, you're a puppet. Why are you actively supporting that? Why do you actively support AIPAC when they're not registered under FARA? Why do you allow this country to go to shit? Why are you the most ineffective congressional representative of all time? I would like answers to this, please. Thank you. See, it's that easy. Call your congressman and tell them to fuck off. Tell them they're fucking idiots. Berate them. Leave voicemails. Call them during the day. Make sure their phone does not stop ringing during the day. I want their assistant so overwhelmed with fucking emails and phone calls that they don't have fucking time to do anything. This is what this country's about. This country's not just about pussy and cigarettes and gambling and fucking hedonism. No, this country's about Americans not willing to die on their fucking knees, but Americans not willing to die on their knees, but they'll fucking die fighting. They will die fighting. They are not willing to just lay down and die. They are not willing to just allow the politicians to roll over us. They're not willing to just allow this type of corruption. When we see corruption, what are we supposed to do as Americans? If we can't go revolt violently, which again, I'm encouraging not to do, what's the next best option? You pick up the phone and start fucking dialing. Like Jordan Belfort said, pick up the phone and start fucking dialing. Your congressional representative is fucking you in the ass. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Your country is selling you out for a foreign nation. Pick up the phone and start fucking dialing. You can't find a fucking wife because every woman is a whore in your generation? Pick up the phone and start fucking dialing. That is what this country's about. Let your congressional representatives know. Let your congressmen know. Let the Senate know. Let the House know. Let every one of them fucking know that you will not be silent, that you are an American, that you spit at the idea of them being this corrupt, them taking donations from foreign nations, them doing everything they can to sell out the American... I just realized I had this up. Them selling out the American people. Pick up the phone and start fucking dialing today. Call your congressman. Call the president. Call everybody. All these numbers are public. Literally, go online. You can find the numbers to all these things, and you can do this too. It is that fucking easy. Let them know your dissatisfaction. Let them know what our founders would have done in this instance. Again, be respectful. Be calm. Don't be like a fucking idiot. Be the epitome of what an American is supposed to be. Be an American. That's what you have to do. Use your voice. Have some fucking balls. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing these sackless cowards who are like, oh, this fucking sucks. What are we supposed to do? Get involved, bitch. Get on a campaign. Get involved in politics. Get involved in finance. Get involved in law. Make some real fucking money. Or if you're not going to do that, at the very least, get a popular fucking Twitter account, get a fucking phone, and call your fucking congressional representatives and let them know. Let them know that you're not going to sit by and be raped, and that you're not going to sit by and spend $500 billion on an Iran war that they literally campaigned on not doing. This is what you have to do. When your country fucks you, you fuck it back. I'm sick and tired of people, oh, what do we do? Fuck the country back. You just got raped by American Congress? Rape American Congress back. Lay each one of them down and fuck them good. That's what you have to do. That is the easiest way to get us out of this scenario. Put political pressure on them. We have to put financial pressure on them through our own lobbying means, and that comes over time. But what can we do in the meantime? Put political pressure on them. Call them every fucking day the same way I just did. Talk to their shitty, retarded assistant and said, hey, why did they do this? Why did they take money from this person? Why are they refusing to debate James Fishbag? Why are they campaigning against the wall? Why are they campaigning against voter ID? Why are they campaigning for more immigrants in the country when you campaigned on less illegal immigrants in the country? What happened to the wall? Is it being built? Why are you hitting the cap on H-1B visas every year? Do you care about white replacement or not? Ask them these fucking questions. It is that easy. It is literally that easy. And what JT said is perfect. Because fuck them, that's why. Because fuck them, that's why. Someone said, can we get a live demonstration? Bitch, I just did a live demonstration. I just called Congressman Donald. I called Byron Section 8 the retard Donald. I just left the voicemail for a shitty, retarded assistant. And thank you, JT. God bless you, brother. You're the fucking man. Happy birthday, JT, everybody. Everybody in the chat, 07s, and happy birthday to JT. JT is the man, the parlay king. JT is a fan of the show, a friend of the show, a friend of mine as well. God bless you, JT. Happy birthday. God bless you and your family. Everybody give him a happy birthday and an 07, because JT really is the fucking man. But yeah, this entire thing is ridiculous because you have, like I said, everyone in the Israel lobby crashing out. You have Americans kind of confused because the MOU hasn't been released. The Israelis are kind of saying a similar thing. And Donald Trump is just not responding at all. He's not giving any messages to the public at all right now. JT, God bless you. Another gift of 5. Thank you. Happy birthday to the GOAT. JT is the fucking king. We love JT. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Honestly, for JT's birthday, we'll hit a little... oh yeah, look at this. We'll hit a little juggling. There you go. That's what you get. Yeah, JT, you get it for your birthday. You get that. Here you go. For JT's birthday, we give him a little show. We give the people what they fucking want to see. The government doesn't give you shit. I give you knife tricks and juggling. What more could you fucking ask? What more could you ask? This is what this country is about. This country is not about being a pussy. This country is not about allowing your government to rape you. This country is about raping your government when they rape you. And again, we're not going to go do it physically. So what you're going to do is you're going to send 10 emails tomorrow. Have ChatGPT write them all. You're going to make one fucking phone call tomorrow. Call Congress, your congressional representative, and bitch them out. Let them know what they're doing wrong. It is that fucking easy. Show up to a primary rally for the candidate you support. Get involved. Start a faceless Twitter account and start promoting Fishback. Start promoting America First candidates over the country. This is what you can do to get involved. Because right now we are in a battle. We are in a battle against the media. We are in a battle against the boomers. We are like Israel. We're in fucking 12 battles right now. But they're all winnable, and we've already won a couple of them. All that we need to do is get loud with our voices. We need to be clear with our message. We need to be smart and consistent. That is a big one. The majority of Americans are fucking retarded. The majority of Americans don't know their fucking head from their asshole. The majority of Americans are literal fucking retards. They are 100 IQ fucking idiots. What we need to do is be louder than them. We need to be smarter than them. We need to be clearer than them. We need to be concise with our messaging. We need to be on top. And to do that, again, you just have to fucking take it. We live in a world full of pussies and idiots. And if you're not smart enough to just go and take it, take the fucking trophy that's right in front of you, you don't deserve it. The battle is almost won. The trophy, the finish line, it's inches away. And if you're fucking too stupid to go and grab it for yourself, get the fuck out. You don't need to. We are here with the winners. We are here with the smartest. We are here with the best. We are here to take this country back by hell or high water. This will be ours, and America First will be inevitable. I will not allow this country to be sold out any longer. I will not allow these Israeli shills to keep raping our politics and country. I will not allow them to keep wasting my tax dollars on foreign wars to get more Americans killed for Israel. Fuck that. And we can stand against it together. Goyim United will never be defeated. And I'm not saying it in the sneako way where it's like we got to go align with all the Muslims who want to fucking kill us and the anti-ICE. Fuck that. Fuck that. Goyim United will never be defeated. Us, the Groypers, the people, the American people, the smart people in this country, the only people who have a real idea of what's actually happening. That's also the thing. We are some of the only people in the country who actually have an understanding of real politics and geopolitics. The MAGA people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The Dean Withers types, the liberals, they're cucks, they're ineffective. Who gives a shit about them anyway? The Jews, they kind of know a little bit, but they lie about it. We are the only ones who know what's happening and are honest about it. That is what we have on our side. We have honesty and we have Christ. With that, we will never lose as long as we are smart. We have honesty and we have Christ. Christ is king. Christ is on our side. The honest truth is on our side. That will be what takes us to the finish line. That will be our defining point. That will be the thing that sets us apart from them. That will be the thing that pushes us ahead to victory. It's crazy. It's right there. I can see it right now. And again, the relationship with Israel, as good as it is under Trump, as good as it is with certain people, it's never been shakier. It's never been more contentious. You've never seen the American president, Bibi Netanyahu, exchange things like this. And whether it's privately or not, we know there's contentious arguing happening. We know that the American people as a whole think Israel's bad. Even if it's a lot of the retards, we know that Americans as a whole are not favorable of Israel. The only people who are the Gen Xers and the boomers. And to be honest, they're on their fucking way out anyway. Here's the thing about the boomers. We all want our grandparents to live. I want my grandparents to live, but all the other boomers can fucking go. I want all the other boomers to just move on. They got 15 years and the clock's ticking. I have a thing set 15 years from now to see how many boomers there are versus today. Boomers are a dying breed. Thomas Massey election showed us that literally all we have to do is wait them out. James Fishback election's coming up. Very excited to see what happens there. I think he could pull ahead, although they are manipulating against him. But again, we are almost there. We've won the media wars. We've won certain wars. Now all we have to do is win this generational battle versus the boomers. We have to defeat some critical points, but we are almost here. We are almost at a landslide victory. Dude, Red Bull does give you fucking wings. I love Red Bull because, like, Monster Energy runs a commercial, and you're like, oh, okay. White Monster, it's good, it's cool. Red Bull's like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop a guy from space without a parachute. And it's like, okay, that's the energy drink I want. Again, Red Bull, sponsor me, please. Please sponsor me. Oh, I fucking love Red Bull. I really do love Red Bull. Red Bull's fucking incredible. And to whoever rated me, God bless you as well, by the way. It said 7-man, and then it said, I think Lionheart did too. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. But everyone who's watching on the raid, hit the fucking follow button. Let's get me monetized on Kick. Let's, if we're going to defeat the Jews, let's defeat the Jews. Get me monetized on Kick. Let's fucking pump these numbers up. I'm donating a percentage of all my money to the AF Foundation. Let's get this shit monetized past just gifting subs. Send in your follows on Kick, please. God bless you. We didn't even really go over the tweets from the Jews about the MOU. Maybe we do that really quick before we go into our comment section. I feel like I just went on like a long rant there. But okay, here, let me just put this up. We'll just scroll through a lot of the stuff about the MOU, and then we will go. Someone goes, whoa, big show. Yeah, I got rated. Got rated today. Last time we had a show this big was the Jubilee thing. We had like over 1,000. I don't know this was the gayest video. I can't play it because there's like a copyright sound, but like there's this guy, he's like in his car, he's shaking his head. He's like, nothing about this White House event is cool. It's like, actually it is. Actually it is. It's an outside UFC event. It's actually fucking sick. Like, fuck you. Here's the video of JD Vance confirming the $300 billion. So again, not only did we spend, what was it? I got it right here. Not only did we spend $113 billion on the war, now we're spending another $300+ billion. Like, that's about the amount of money we gave to Israel over time. Actually, it's way more than that when you include like the Iraq and Afghanistan war, but still.
Through some of this, the Iranians are saying that they're going to have access to a $300 billion reconstruction fund. True or false?
Well, Ed, that's the sort of thing they could have access to, funded by the Gulf Coast Coalition, so long as they honor their end of the obligation. I think that one of the things you're going to see, Ed, and people have to be skeptical of this, is that the hardliners in the Iranian system will overemphasize the benefits that Iran gets, while...
Yeah, that's the video there. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah, here's my dog. My dog's coming. Yeah, Delta, good girl. She's going to come bring that back. This is Netanyahu saying he will not comply with President Trump's peace deal with Iran and will strike Iran and Lebanon whenever he deems necessary. He does it in his heebie-jeebie Yiddish, Hebrew, whatever the fuck. And then you have like stuff like this. Here's the amazing thing about written agreements. They are compromise of words. We can all read them and form opinions out. It's really neat. So release the MOU text now. Who the fuck are you? So release the MOU text now. Bitch, shut up. You are a shitty podcaster who's getting less popular by the fucking day. Suck my American dick, Ben Shapiro. Fuck you. Fuck the Daily Wire. Fuck your failing platform. Fuck you. You're a pussy. You're a coward. You enslaved Matt Walsh. You tried to railroad Candace, even though she's already a retard and tries to railroad herself. But still, fuck you, you little bitch. His hat is fully consuming his fucking head at this point. Release the MOU text now. It's like, who the fuck are you? Are you the president? Are you the prime minister of it? No, suck my dick. You're a shitty podcaster. You're a shitty podcaster. Fuck you. What a pussy. Like, what an idiot. What an absolute fucktard of a human being. And then, like, you have Mark Levin. He goes, Netanyahu at press conference. We still don't know what the agreement will be. And then Mark Levin is like, appalling. It's appalling? I thought you were an American. I thought you were pro-Trump and pro-MAGA and all about America. You didn't care about Israel. Fuck you. You let us see where your loyalties lie. Your loyalties lie with Israel. You're an Israeli media shill. That's all you are now. That's all you will ever be. You look like a testicle who is shriveled up from testicular cancer. You are nothing. You are nothing of a human being. I don't know how old you are, Mark Levin, but in my 27 years of life, I'm better at life than you. You are a coward and a pussy and a sackless little bitch. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Fuck your shitty radio show. Fuck Fox, Life, and Levin. Suck my fucking dick. How about that? Bitch, fuck you. Suck my American nuts. Why is my dog jumping on the Delta, get off the table. What are you doing? My dog is trying to jump on the fucking table. What the fuck's you doing? Yeah, get off that table. What are you doing? We're ripping Mark Levin a new asshole. My dog is fucking up I was doing a puzzle on my table. And I just watched my dog just scatter the puzzle about 3/4 of the way through. See, this is how Michael Vicks are born. No, I'm kidding. We're against dog violence. But, no, I'm kidding. Okay, but yeah, let's go to, like, Mark Levin's Twitter page. Like, you can see. What is this? We stand with Israel because it makes the United States... Shut the fuck up. The fact that they have Hebrew captions is so crazy. Jack piece of shit. Like, he's saying Jack Posobiec, but he means Jack piece of shit with this. Like, we know, is a well-known grifter and Putinoid. Like, these people are so retarded. Like, it's Russia. These people are working for Russia. It's like, shut the fuck up. First of all, you're working for Israel. Second of all, who fucking cares? Like, who fucking cares? Who actually cares? How dare Israel defend itself? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Again, this guy lets us know where his loyalties lie. It's just so fucking ridiculous. Fuck Mark Levin. Fuck Laura Loomer. Fuck all these people. These people have no moral compass. They have no moral compass. They have no real backbone. These people are terrible and cancerous to society. All right, let's, what we're going to do, we'll do this, see if there's any more news topics to talk about, and then if not, we'll just go over to our comment section. All right, we already talked about this. We talked about this. What is this? Joe Ken. Yeah, Joe Ken saying we should cut. Nick Fuentes actually gave a good post about this. Let's pull up his post because I thought his post was actually great. Right here. He goes, if Israel doesn't abide by the U.S.-Iran deal, then we should cut all foreign aid, put tariffs on their economy, and suspend military cooperation with them immediately. Israel got us into this war, and now we need to put them in their place to get out. Exactly. Literally, exactly. It's a perfect fucking statement. It's concise. It's short. It's incredible. Let's see. U.S.-Iran war edges toward ceasefire deal amid Israel tensions. Let's see what like the top posts on here. Oh, well, Nick's post was right there anyway. Israel says it does not take orders from the U.S. It's like, okay, first of all, we gave you $380 billion. If I want Bibi Netanyahu to lick my fucking asshole, he'll do whatever the fuck I say. Like, fuck all, like, it's so, we don't take orders from the U.S. Actually, you're my slave, bitch. Actually, get on the fucking ground and bark like a dog, you fucking faggot. Like, what do you mean you don't take orders? You are my bitch. I fund you. Without me, you personally wouldn't fucking exist. Like, how Netanyahu needs to be talked to is like that scene in Casino where they're out in the desert. He's like, you Jew motherfucker. He's like, you personally wouldn't fucking exist out here if it wasn't for me. Why am I hearing that you're going and making shit back home for me? You personally wouldn't fucking exist without me. Why is it so hard for Trump to call Netanyahu, get his bitch ass on the phone and say that? Why is it so hard for Netanyahu to just act like him? He's right there. You want to know who to act like? Watch Casino. Just watch Casino. Look at Joe Pesci's character. Act like that, you stupid Jew motherfucker. You causing problems for me, telling people back home, causing problems for me. Why is it that hard? Why is it that hard? It's that easy, actually, but they overcomplicate these things. It's retarded. Daily Iran News, war is over for now. Results, U.S. bases in the Middle East are gone. Iran getting paid billions. Iran will now charge Hormuz tolls, and Israel was forced to withdraw from Lebanon. Exactly. This is a total Iranian victory. And I'm not celebrating it, but it's like, fuck Israel. They literally dragged the United States into this war. And again, they're going to get what they want in the end, most likely, unless we can really change something in this country. The reason this war is ending is because Donald Trump is tired of all the backlash he's getting over it. But realistically, all they're going to do is get Rubio in and do it again. Oh, they're 2 weeks away from a nuke again. We need to go in now. Even though Donald Trump literally said, well, let me see if I can find the post about the dust. Let me see if I could find yeah, right here. We'll get the nuclear dust later on when we're ready to go in and do it. I'd say over the next month or two. There's no rush. It's harmless. Oh, it's harmless. It's been harmless this whole fucking time, apparently. Apparently, everything's just been harmless this entire time. Apparently, we've never had a threat of nukes. This entire thing was just a lie. Like, it's crazy. You see how they backtrack? You see how they catch themselves in lies? You see how they fuck themselves over constantly? This is what we're dealing with in this country. We have a fifth column in the United States working against the interests of the United States for Israel. We shouldn't be involved in the Middle East at all. The fact that we're this involved with Israel is disgusting. It is atrocious. It is causing the death of this nation. Mass migration, anti-white hatred, and our relationship with the Middle East is causing the death of America. The average life of an empire is about 250 years. Oh, what did we just celebrate? 250. We're celebrating 250 years of America? That's great. That's great to know. That's great. Nothing bad could ever happen, right? Nothing bad ever could happen. Because we're America, right? It's just so ridiculous. If we have that mindset, we're going to get raped. We're going to continue to get raped more than we already have been. That's kind of the show. I think we're going to go to our comment section. Read and respond to some comments. Big shout out JT. Big shout out Lionheart and Seven Man. Big shout out Jerp Shirt. God bless you guys. Thank you for rating. Thank you for donating to the show. And again, happy birthday, JT. King JT. Happy birthday to JT. Let's see. Is there anything else to talk about? Like, what is this? I detest the leaking, especially to Access. I seriously doubt it's Radcliffe. No idea why the administration uses that trash outlet, but here it is, and it's important until or if it's denied. Let's see. Yeah, we've already talked about everything. Nothing really new to talk about. Okay, let's go on to our comment section. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for being fans of the show. And again, to all the people watching on the raid, if you like what you see, if you're laughing, if you find it funny, informative, etc., whatever it is, please smash that fucking follow button, please. I'm not far from being monetized on Kick for just streaming. I'm pretty close. Fucking smash that follow button. Let's actually just molest that follow button. Rape it, honestly. Penetrate it forcefully. Don't take no for an answer. I don't care what they say. I don't care what the button says. Rape the button. Rape the follow button, please. Okay, first comment in the hole. Here we go.
I wish you would debate Lauren Pyratra. She needs a good humbling.
I don't know who it is. DM me her Instagram. I'll reach out.
Hey, Jasmine Crockett. I know a lot of black people and none of them are living in fear. As a matter of fact, when I'm at their house, neither of us are in any fear.
Yeah, I'm sure Jasmine Crockett's going to read your comment in my comment section.
How would you respond to a MAGATard saying, "Oh, Fishback is unqualified to become governor. Keep doing what you do. God bless."
Qualified? What's qualified? Again, like, are you saying they need like years or dozens of years in politics to be qualified? That's retarded. It's like what qualifies him. He's the best debater in the state of Florida. He started Incubate Debate. He was a CEO or CFO of a massive company. He's made a lot of money. He's a successful guy. He's a lifelong Floridian. He's up to date on all politics. Very smart, very knowledgeable, very good at talking about all these things. Like, that qualifies somebody. The idea that somebody needs to be in politics for a certain amount of years to be qualified is like literally retarded. It's just so fucking stupid. Makes no sense to me at all. To be honest, I want young politicians with no political experience, or like little to no political experience. That's what I want. I like the fact that he's 31 and he hasn't been corrupted. I love that.
No way Justin pulled that off, face with tears of joy. Holy shit, that's crazy. Ilya retired on his stool, bro.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. Crazy fight. Holy shit. You got it. We got to give it to Gaethje on that. Justin Gaethje brought it home for America on that one.
Ilya looks like he walked through New York with a Spurs jersey on.
The Ilya got so fucked up. For anyone who didn't watch the Freedom fight, I'm going to pull up a picture of what Ilya Toporia's face looked like at the end of it. Because it's actually super fucked up. If people are like, oh, I don't care, it's trust me, you're going to want to see it. So this is what he normally looks like. Wait. This is what he normally looks like, right? This is him. This is you. This is your brain on drugs. This is you. This is your brain on drugs. This is you. This is you after you get molested by Jeffrey Epstein. It's just it's so crazy. It is crazy. Ilya got his shit rocked.
God bless you, James. Are you nervous? Retardation is contagious?
Is retardation contagious? On some level, it actually is. There was a study done showing that when you raise a little white kid with a literal monkey, the kid actually loses IQ points and gets dumber and starts picking up the monkey's behaviors. And you can kind of apply that to different races and groups in a way. It's if higher IQ people are constantly around lower IQ people, they're probably going to act more low IQ. You could make an argument that retardation is on some level contagious.
How would you react if Fishback lost?
How would I react? I'm going to riot. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to do what black people do. I'm going to burn down my local CVS and, no, I'm kidding. What would I do if Fishback? I don't know. I would probably, if Fishback didn't win the primary, I'm probably voting for Jolly. Probably not voting for Donalds. In the end, there's really not a big difference between Donalds and Jolly. Donalds is a Democrat. He's for abortion. He's for migration. He doesn't give a shit about black crime. Donalds is basically a Democrat. He's no better than the Democrats.
Your NBA predictions were horrible. Stick to politics.
Okay, well, let's relax there. My NBA predictions were great up until the finals.
Oh, you got him real good. Stupid talking points. Any real input?
What the fuck are you talking about? Here we go.
Could you imagine what a Kirk Fishback ticket would have done?
That never would have happened. Kirk Fishback ticket, they were on the opposite sides of the Israel issue. Kirk was Israel's top goy, while Fishback is the biggest threat to Israel, according to Israeli media.
Keywords imagine and would have, and you laughed at your own comment, goofy man face palming.
Oh, you responded to the other. There's the other guy, just don't read his comments because he's fucking annoying. Here we go.
Go get a room with Fishback already.
Get a room? Why? Because I support him? Suck my dick. Again, people like you are literal retards. How about you suck my dick? Suck the back of my balls, bitch.
You claim 135 IQ. Based on what?
Mensa.
Compared to the people he talks to, he's literally a genius.
I'm not a genius, actually. I'm about 9 IQ points. I think you have to be 145 to be a genius. I'm 136. So yeah, I'm not a genius technically.
James, do you think Carmelo Anthony should get the death penalty if he were legally allowed to?
No, I'm against the death penalty. I think he should get life in slavery. Life in slavery. It's easily the greatest option. Why are people against the idea of making prisoners slaves? I will never understand it. It's so much better. Someone said, looking good, bro. Did you lose some weight? Oh, talk dirty to me. What's up? Yeah, this is what a monger looks like. This is what the most handsome son of a bitch alive looks like. Look at this. See this? This is pure Aryan excellence. This is everything the Jews fear right here. Pure Aryan excellence right here. This is a Aryan fucking. I mean, just look at this. Aryan king. Holy shit. EHC goes in your dreams. Okay, fuck you, EHC. Fuck you.
You are the GOAT. I tune in every night.
God
Keep
bless
it
you.
up.
Thank you. Hey, yeah, again, God bless you, brother. Thank you. Okay. Dude, Christian crashed out on the grandma's boy guy in the chat. Christian, you gotta shut your autism ass up. You're falling for his bait. That's the problem.
Grandma's boy is really crossing a line. He needs shut the fuck up because I haven't done anything to him.
Dude, you're autistic and he's a troll and you don't get when he's trolling and that's what's leading to this. It's like you gotta just figure that glitch out with your autism.
OMG, I was gone for a few days and I find out Grandma's boy has returned.
Okay, I mean, like, the rest of the comments are literally just retarded. I saw, like, 2 dick emojis, and I was like, I'm not reading that. That's just... Okay, that's all the comments. Holy shit. What a show, though. I feel like I kind of went off today. Someone said, time for some you mingle. Okay, we do have people on. We'll, like, I don't get big crowds like this a lot, so okay, fuck it. We'll do some you mingle. We'll do some you mingle really quickly. We'll get like 1 or 2 conversations in, okay? 1 or 2 conversations. Let me get this off the screen. Okay. Yeah, the green screen looks good. Okay, we'll do you mingle for 1 second. We'll really just try and get 1 conversation, and then I'll get off. Okay, let me get it pulled up. Here we go. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. All right, you convinced me. We're just gonna get 1 good conversation. Wait, let me get my sunglasses. 1 second. Oh, my camera still. Who gives a shit? Whatever. Okay. If we're gonna do this, I need the shades. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wait, let me turn that back. UK. We're gonna find an American. Oh, we got a black queen from America. That's what we've been looking for. Holy shit.
Excuse me?
I'm talking to the black queen, not you.
Excuse me.
Bitch, shut up. I'm talking to the black queen.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, yeah, bitch. I'm talking to the black queen.
Who the fuck did you just tell to shut up? Bitch,
I told your bitch ass to shut up. I told your bitch ass to shut up. That's who I told to shut up, pussy.
I'm gonna ring your fucking neck out.
Why are you chimping out? That's the black's job. Why are you chimping out now? That's her job.
Why are you
chimping out? That's her job. That's her job. Honestly, look, the blacks are embarrassed for you. That's when you know you're bad, when the blacks are embarrassed for you as a white woman.
Baby, I'm embarrassed for you.
Sit in your seat. I'm talking to the black queen.
I am fucking sitting. Go to the
Then
back
shut
of
the
bus,
fuck up.
bitch.
Shut the fuck up. What a whore. What a bitch. What a bitch. Right off the rip, we got an absolute cunt.
Yeah, America Unfiltered.
How old are you, Blackie? Wait, I gotta get the dog.
I am 18.
No, you're not. How old are you actually? You fat looking Terrio.
Bro, you don't shut your...
What did you just
I can't
mumble?
Even do it to you. I'm flexing on you.
What are those, participation trophies?
Boy, no.
What are the trophies for?
For academic.
You're black. That's not real. What's 34 plus 66?
You're funny.
34 plus 66 now.
44 plus 66.
34 plus 66. Go. 5 seconds or less. Don't pull out your fucking phone. You have an academic achievement award right there.
Okay, wait.
Okay, 8 times 12. Let's go now. 8 times 12.
Say it again.
8 times 12.
8 plus 12.
8 times 12.
Easy.
8 times 12.
That's easy. 8 times 12.
Yeah, go now.
64. Wait, no, that. Bro,
What's the capital of this country?
I don't know.
Okay, so academic achievement awards. You're a literal fucking retard. Holy shit. No. Never beating the allegations. Okay, let's get another American. Are you black? What are you?
I'm mixed.
You're a guy? Holy shit. I thought you were a girl for a second.
I'm anything I want to be, boy.
That's just, you're a freak. Honestly, die. What the fuck is that? Okay, you look gross. Okay, whoa, you're pale as shit. What the? You're Michael Jackson pale. Holy shit. Were you black and now you're white, or what? What's that? Why does it look like you bleached yourself?
His name is Jackson. His name is Jackson.
Are you a tranny?
I hate that word.
Is there a black queen near you? Do I hear a black queen in the background?
Black queen. You sound stupid.
You sound racist.
I sound racist, but you just called me the T slur. You said that
tranny is a slur.
Like Michael Jackson kind
you do
of
look
pale.
like a tranny. Now get the black queen on the camera.
No, I'm good.
Wait, he doesn't know it's a slur.
Yo, black queen, get over here. Black queen, now. Your master orders you.
That's disgusting. You sound actually stupid.
You sound actually stupid. Your voice sounds so
You do.
nasally and cunty.
You look
Like, holy
stupid,
shit.
too.
Somebody
First
should have
time
clipped your
on your
voice
face
box like they
like
clipped
that.
your penis. Okay, you look... Okay. What's your whole vibe?
I like fucking femboys.
Alright, you're in that femboy pussy?
No, I actually hate femboys.
What do you think of this guy?
I love them.
07 to you, brother. You look like you're not an actual Canadian, but an invader of Canada. Would I be right by that?
Wrong.
Wrong. Welcome to my convenience store. Wrong. Yeah, no, you're an invader. Get the fuck out. Like, this is why people think Canada's a third world country. Okay, no, it's Australia. Let's find America. Let's find some Americans. Michael Lionheart's in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, dude, the black kid waving his trophies. That was crazy. Yo, we got another black guy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hands up. Don't shoot. All right. Hey, Blackie.
Your taser.
How old are you, Blackie?
19.
19. Okay. Are you in college?
Yeah, I'm going to college this year.
Nice. Do you have a dad in your life?
Yeah, his name is.
You had to think about that. Why?
Nah, because I got multiple. I got stepdad.
Okay, but do you have an actual dad in your life? Biological.
What you mean?
Like, is he dead in jail? Is he alive in your life? Has he left your family?
Honestly, I don't know where the fuck my dad's at, honestly.
Yeah, that's what happens with black people. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you. Do you think black people have gone too far about crime?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. You hate them, right? You hate those people? You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah.
I don't really.
What do you think of what do you think of the little hat guys?
The
Jewish.
Okay. Yep. I don't.
You don't what? You don't like them? You don't know anything about them, or what?
Nah. I mean, I don't fuck with them at all. Like, I feel like, why would you like? Do they think they're special?
They do. They do. That's part of their religion. They think they're God's chosen people.
Oh no.
A lot of black people think they're special. That's kind of my problem with a lot of blacks.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think of this? Did you see the Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf case?
Oh yeah, the stabbing.
Yeah. What do you think of that? Self-defense or no?
Honestly, I don't think he was somewhere where he wasn't belong. So I mean,
like if I went into a black neighborhood and some black guy comes to me and says, "Hey, cracker, get out of here," and then I stab him in the chest, would I be justified, or would that be like excessive force?
No, that's fine. That's
it's excessive force.
If you felt threatened, I'm saying you're a white guy.
Like if they're just shoving you, you think you could kill somebody?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Let me ask you, what's 34 plus 66?
Couldn't tell you. I know. Let me guess. Top of the head guess. Wait, what was it again?
34 plus 66.
95?
No, it's 100. Okay, let me ask you this. Who's the greatest NBA player of all time?
Probably Michael Jordan.
Okay, how many bullets fit in a Glock 19 extendo mag?
24. Well, I know I'm 24.
So you know how many bullets fit in a Glock 19 extendo mag, but you don't know 34 plus 66, brother. Come on. This is why people look at blacks and we're like, you guys are kind of dumb. Don't you see it?
I mean, it's like
that's third grade math. The other is like you're buying an extendo mag for a Glock 19.
But I can only do math like if it's like on paper. Like I literally can I cannot.
Yeah, but that's like third grade math. It equals 100. It equals one nice big round number.
I mean, I was 5 off.
Yeah, but 5 off is no different from 20 off. You're wrong.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Have you committed any violent crimes?
Nah.
You hesitated. What violent crime? Okay. Have you been caught for committing any violent crimes?
Nah.
Nah, but you have. We know. It's okay. Are you a follower of Jesus Christ?
I'm not like I believe in God and stuff, but I'm not like an OD. Like people be like, oh, praise the gospel, this and that. Like, but I do believe in God though. But I'm not like a Christian.
You should try going to church this Sunday. Just think about it.
Last time I went to church, I was like 7 years old. I'm not gonna lie.
How old are you? 19 now?
Yeah.
It's time for you to get your ass back in church. You got a lot to confess to the priest.
Yeah. I do got Bible quotes on me though.
You have Bible quotes, but you don't consider yourself a lover. What Bible quotes do you have on you?
This is 3:17 Ephesians, and then this one's not a Bible quote. This is
Ephesians.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
not know how to
that's what-
pronounce the own thing?
I do.
Do you
Yeah,
realize
and it's
blacks
almost-
are never beating the
Yeah.
allegations?
It's not. And
Never
it's almost
beating
the rest of my life.
stereotypes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, God bless you, black man. Don't get shot. Love Jesus. Love your family. Find your dad. Hold him accountable. And when you
Yeah.
have kids, do not leave your fucking kids, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He called me sir. Let's go. Okay. What are you? Are you a guy or a girl or what the fuck are you?
I don't know, man.
Why do you have that
Nigga.
bull ring in your nose? Like, why do you look like a disgusting retard?
I don't know. Why are you hideous?
I'm hideous? I'm objectively a 10. You are objectively uglier than the back of my balls. It's crazy.
I mean,
Oh, we got a blackie. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Is that a black guy or girl? What is this? Man or woman?
Man.
Man. The fact that you have to clarify says something's wrong with you, though, right? You should fix that look a little. You have that look where you can go either way. Do you think black people commit too many crimes? No, no, no. Are black people smart? What's 34 plus 66?
What?
What's 34 plus 66? What is it?
100.
There you go. Okay. What percentage of murders are committed by black people?
Like 60.
Okay, but blacks don't commit too many crimes. No. No. Why not? So they commit 60% of the murders as a minority population, but that's not too many?
Nope.
No. Do you have any explanation or? What's the explanation?
We've been through too much, and I feel like.
What have you been through that's too much?
Slavery.
Slavery. Okay. Well, first of all, a very small population. You were never owned as a slave. Your mother was never owned as a slave. Your grandmother was never owned as a slave. And your great-grandmother was never owned as a slave. First of all. Second of all, it's a retarded argument. We literally put Japanese people in camps. Yeah. Skipped. What a pussy. What a pussy. You a Wang half? You're ugly as fuck. It's crazy. You gotta fix that. You're like fat in the cheeks. Too bushy eyebrows. Your hair is a fucking mess. Acne. Recessed infraorbitals. Shitty upper maxilla. You gotta look Max. Get on the clavicular grind. Alright, let's get one more American. Oh, is this...
It's me.
Is this a black queen?
It is.
Let's go. I love a good black queen. Okay, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
All right, let's talk.
How old are you guys, by the way? How old are you
18.
two lovely black queens?
18.
18? How old about you, sweetheart?
18.
Who would you say is blacker? Are you both black or just
He's
one?
blacker.
You're white, right?
We're both black. Well, no, I'm black. We're both black.
Okay, so you're blacker, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the blacker one first. Let's come front and center. What's your name, sweetheart?
Cherish.
Cherish?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Okay, Cherish. What's 34 plus 66?
Oh, damn. Oh, hell.
Did she skip? What a stupid bitch. I look away for 1 second, she skips. Alright, we'll get one more and then we'll get off of here. Dude, you're a disappointment of white people. Shave the beard, cut the hair, take off the hat, sell the bong, sell the posters, get an actual fucking house, sell the cat, get a dog, put yourself together, be a good Aryan, don't be a shitty white man. George Floyd, holy shit. I thought he was dead. What the fuck are you?
The America Unfiltered show.
Oh wow, the retard can read. Holy shit. Are you a man or a woman or what the fuck are you, you fucking freak?
I'm a freak.
Yeah, if I was your dad, I'd beat the shit out of you. So disappointing. Okay. What race? Are you white or black? I can't tell because of the reflection.
I don't know.
Oh, you're just retarded. There you go. What the fuck? Can we get one decent conversation? And oh, we got a blackie. We got a blackie and a whitey. Oh, let's go. This is perfect.
Well, how about you shut your dick in the booty ass up? You want to be fucking news person. You're an ugly white fuck, you dick in the booty ass bitch.
Yeah, you sound retarded just like every other sub-Saharan I interact with. Okay, so what's
Shut the
34
fuck
plus
up, you white
66?
wannabe
No,
Donald
no, no.
Trump motherfucker.
What's 34 plus 66 without your white friend interrupting?
34 plus 66. Hold on, let me calculate that. Hey Siri.
Yeah, the fact that you have to do that shows
What's
everything I need to know
34
about you
plus 66?
sub-Saharans. You're too stupid
What's
to do
5
math.
divided by 0.3?
I can't hear you over this retard
It's
talking.
actually 100, you dumb dirty dick in the booty.
Yeah, I'm the one who asked you the fucking question,
Shut
idiot.
the fuck
I'm the
up,
one
I
who
ain't
literally
talking to you.
asked you the question.
You shut the fuck up.
You asked Siri? You asked Siri?
Ass.
Oh, and now he leaves. What a pussy. Alright, let's... Now we're just going rapid skip.
The America Unfiltered show.
Holy shit, a woman who can read. That's rare. We never get women who know how to read here.
I have 20/20 vision.
There you go. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. And where do you stand on politics, right or left?
Right?
You stand to the right?
Which one's blue?
Blue is left. Okay, so you're on the left. Okay, so do you think women should vote?
Yeah,
Why?
because they have rights that they fought for.
It was actually men who fought for women's right to vote, not really women. There was more women who wanted women to not vote than women who did want to vote when women's suffrage was passed. So that's actually misrepresenting history. So why should women actually vote? Like, what are the reasons and qualifications that women have to vote?
First, because women, they sometimes, I think, suffered, and
Because women
it's
suffered,
not,
they
no,
should
let me-
vote?
let me- hey. Shh,
Well, I'm
it's my
asking
turn.
you to clarify.
I don't know.
You think because
Anyways.
women suffered, they should vote?
No, because they were trying to fight for their rights. It's not fair. Men can't just only vote because what if there's like some needs that men don't?
Holy crash out. Can't even explain it. Can't even explain why women should vote as a woman. What a retard. What a retard.
The America Unfiltered show. This sounds goated. What is this about?
It depends. What's 34 plus 66?
Oh shit. 34 plus 66. 96. 97.
Holy shit. Guys, this is what I mean when I say every American is fucking retarded. It's so easy to prove why are you a white guy wearing a shiesty? Literally, fuck you. Your dad should beat the shit out of you. Black guy. Do you have a dad around? You're in Canada. Are you proud to be white?
I guess I mean, I don't have a problem with being white.
But you're not proud of it.
I mean, what do you mean proud?
Proud of your heritage, your ethnicity, your
I'm
ancestors.
proud of my ethnicity. I'm happy.
So you're proud to be white.
Well, sure.
Well, why do you have some hesitation there?
I mean, like, I don't know, because I feel like when people say like white, I feel like they think like British or Irish or something, and I don't know.
You're Canadian.
I'm not Canadian.
What are you?
Russian.
That's white as fuck. What are you talking about?
I guess maybe, but
Russians hate black people. Yes, you should be proud to be white.
Well, my boyfriend's black, so
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Don't you want your kids to look like you?
I don't want kids.
Okay. Don't you want your husband to not beat you and leave you? Statistically, women who get beat and left by their husbands, it's almost always a black guy.
Sure, but for right now, I'm not planning on marrying him, and I'm not planning on marrying any guy. So
yeah, you just want to be a whore your whole life.
No, I just I'm just here just because.
So what's the reason to date a black guy? What's wrong with dating a white guy?
Oh, it wasn't because he was black. It was because he had biceps. That's it. He was a bodybuilder.
So you're just a retard then. Okay, that makes sense.
No, I just like biceps. I'm the one who beats him. I mean, hey, you know.
No, I think you're an idiot. That's disgusting. Your dad would be upset. Okay, you're in Ireland.
What's up?
What do you think of the Belfast riots?
I think there's a bit too much.
Bit too much? Do you think those people should be in your country, the invaders?
I wouldn't really label them as that, but people who are illegal immigrants, yeah, I don't really like them.
Are you from Ireland? No, probably not, right?
I'm from Ireland. You wouldn't know about me. How would you know about me?
You look a little dark. I don't know. You look a little Arabic.
I'm half Arabic, half Irish.
Yeah, there you
genetically.
go. That's it.
I mean, that's it. What's your point? You're literally from a different country.
One of
I'm not
your
from
parents
America.
was an invader. That's what I'm saying.
Where's your grandparents from? They're from Europe.
My grandparents are from America, bitch.
You know what I'm saying. Your lineage
My
comes from
great
Europe.
grandparents are from America, bitch. Yeah, suck my
Whatever.
dick.
You're not. You're not.
Like again, this is where retard. Like one of his parents was an invader. Stupid cunt. Tricks are for kids. Okay, I think this is gonna. I think that's it. Let's. Okay, you should find Jesus. You look like too much going on there. Find Jesus. Give your dad a hug. I think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it for the night.
What are you betting?
Shut up, bitch.
He's a fucking.
All right, I think that's it. I think that's gonna be the entire show. Okay. There we go. That's Monday's episode of America Unfiltered. God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being fans of the show. Please remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment, read all the comments at the end of each show. Join the Telegram by scanning the code up in the corner, follow our socials, and make sure to check out our website, autv.shop, autv.shop. We got some great stuff on there. We got our Israel Did It hoodies. Israel Did It. They always did it. It's the Magic 8 Ball letting you know. We got the Donald Trump as Bibi Netanyahu's puppet bitch, because again, we only sell shirts that make sense on this store here. And then we have our Repeal the 19th. Here's the crazy thing. All but one orders of the Repeal the 19th, almost every single order besides one of these have been from women. Women love this shirt. Women love this shirt. Repeal the 19th Amendment. We're selling it. America, we are back, baby. AUTV, quarter zips. We got, replace your shitty red MAGA hat with an AUTV hat. I mean, it's the easiest decision you ever made. God bless you guys. Thanks for being fans of the show. Thank you to everybody who watched on the raids from 7-Man and Lionheart. God bless Lionheart as well. God bless Chirp. God bless JT, 7-Man Lionheart. And happy birthday, JT. JT the King, the Parlay King. Happy birthday, 07s to you. Thank you so much. You're the man. I think that's going to be it. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Tuesday, 7 p.m. as normal. See you guys. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. God bless you. And thank you. The America you once knew is dead. Forget everything you thought you knew. You have been lied to. Used. Turned into a machine whose only use is repeating political talking points that do not serve you. Voting for politicians that don't care about you and promoting division in a nation that needs unity. America is an empire, and like all other empires, it rose and inevitably will fall. Most people assume America will last forever, but there is no evidence to support that thought. There is evidence to show that the chance of us surviving is a lot slimmer than the chance of us existing for another 250 years. Your mind is broken. Andrew Tate famously said when asked about the easiest way to accomplish physical goals. He said this to convey the truth that anything that is valuable is difficult to achieve, but worth it. The mind of America is broken. The older generations have turned selfish, the younger generations feel contempt, the middle generations are lost, and the middle class has disappeared. $100,000 a year was once a respectable salary, a goal for most. Now it is not enough to qualify for a mortgage. Boomers have made home prices so unaffordable that Gen Z has stopped even thinking about it as an obtainable goal. Blackstone and other private equity companies have been investing in the single-family home market for years now, and we are starting to see the impacts of this in our country. Rents and mortgages have skyrocketed, which has halted home sales. The actions of the boomers and the private equity companies has left an entire generation behind. Older generations don't understand our generation at all. They think we don't work and don't study like them because we are lazy. When in reality, our school systems are harder and less rewarding than ever before, and working accomplishes nothing more than survival for most. My grandfather bought his first house for the equivalent of 10 chickens. He worked barely minimum wage and was able to provide for himself, my grandmother, and 3 children. Over time, he made more and became more successful, but his path to success would be impossible in today's day and age. If you worked minimum wage today for 40 hours a week, that would be $290 a week before tax, $1160 a month, or a little less than $14,000 a year. If that was your salary today, you would be homeless and relying on government benefits to survive. If you saved 20% of each paycheck to save for a home, it would take you over 10 years to save up for a down payment, and you wouldn't even get accepted for a mortgage. The idea of owning a home and raising a family in it is the real American dream, and it is dead. Your average high schooler will be told 1,000 times before graduation that if they do not get into a good college and get good grades, that their life will be impossible. We send our youth to universities across America, and the kids who choose to not go seem to be far ahead of the students in life. There are about 5 college majors that are worth it and have a solid return on your investment. And when you look at the most popular college majors, they are some of the least profitable majors with little to no job opportunities. Another stat is that over 50% of people end up getting a job in a field they didn't even study for. So people are taking out student loans with incredibly high interest rates to end up not even using their degrees. 90% of the degrees are essentially worthless, and with the looming threat of AI, robotics, and labor shortages, the other 10% could be on the chopping block soon. This is our reality. We are a generation completely left behind, stripped of our futures before they even start, forced to work to survive but never thrive. The boomer mind cannot comprehend why our minds are the way they are. They can't understand why we feel contempt. They grew up in a world where you meet someone in your town, married them, bought a home, and started a family. For us, we try and meet girls on dating apps and social media, but unless you're 6'5" or crypto rich, you're probably not dating much because social media and access to dating worldwide has ruined it for everybody. Your average man stands little to no chance. How does an average office worker who goes to his local bar on the weekends compete with Saudi oil kings and offers to fly girls out to yachts every month in Miami? He doesn't stand a chance, and even if he does find a woman, most men I know have completely given up on the idea of finding a wife because dating has just become a humiliation ritual for them. Women want men to act like men but refuse to act like women. They expect a man to lead but are unwilling to follow. We live in the most sexualized generation to ever live. Kids are first seeing pornography at about 10 years old and having sex by 14. Women are taught that modesty is prison and sexual promiscuity is freedom. The feminist movement created figures like Bonnie Blue and started the rise in OnlyFans. And a woman will try and gaslight a man into thinking her posting her bare ass cheeks on Instagram is normal. This has made dating a humiliation ritual. Women once respected themselves, but now they choose to keep their private parts in public. Women now sexualize themselves for money and complain about how sexualized they are. Women are a massive part of the problem. The female mind was not meant to lead. Females are trying to girl boss their way through life instead of finding a man to lead, protect, and provide. This has led to the collapse of marriage and birth rates. Men don't want to settle. Being a woman is easy. You have value just for existing. Even a fat woman will get attention from black guys. Most men don't have that. You need to earn your value as a man through work and determination. And no man of value wants to settle for some girl boss who has had sex with over a dozen guys she doesn't even know. For men, you work and save with the idea of having what your ancestors had before you, only to realize that it is not an obtainable goal anymore. You won't find a woman like your grandma because they don't exist anymore. Your grandma was taught recipes and modesty by her mother. Your girlfriend was taught how to cheat and not get caught by call her daddy. The generational divide is incomprehensible for older generations. They assume things are more or less similar to how they experienced it and don't care to learn about the challenges our generation has faced. If you are a 26-year-old like me, you have been alive for 9/11, the housing crash, the Patriot Act, COVID, war on terror, rise in social media, AI, processed foods, rise in microplastic use, school shootings multiple times a year, and cancel culture. This is a difficult stretch of time to grow up in and still have faith in the country. My generation has been put under a microscope. Every action you take is recorded forever. Our devices track us, the companies sell the data, and our private lives have become all too public. Little about your mind is organic like previous generations. Our minds are altered by subliminal messaging, pushed propaganda one TikTok at a time. The reason you think the way you do is the outcome of thousands of hours of social conditioning from social media algorithms designed to turn you into a slave to the system. Vote Democrat, vote Republican, no kings, abortion is healthcare. This is the mind of a slave, the mind of someone without the ability to create thoughts for themselves. When you lose the ability to think for yourself, that is the start of your own demise. Free your mind, create the realities they talk about, don't live in theirs. Don't be a slave to the system, hack it, manipulate it in your favor. We can't snap our fingers and change the world we live in, but we can take control of it, dismantle it, and create a system that fights for us, not for them.